Hello, Sagittarians. Welcome to another episode of Ethereal Tarot. My name is Carla. If Sagittarius is your sun, moon, or rising sign, then this message, this tarot reading is for you. As always, feel free to use your own intuition to take in what resonates and feel free to throw out what doesn't. This is just a general reading after all. And as always, we read for the best and highest intention of all. So let's see for this week, for my Sagittarians here, the Sagittarian Collective, what we have going on. Oh, we've got a few cards that came out, so I'll use those to start out. I think we're going to need a couple more cards, so I will finish up with my shuffle here. Okay, so first off, we've got Page of Cups, Three of Swords, and the Magician, Queen of Cups, Three of Wands, and the Fool. Four of Swords, Two of Wands, and the Five of Wands. So let's take a look-see. Okay, so this is the path from past to present self. This is the path that higher self, God, universe, angels, any higher realm being wants you to know. It's a message for you. And this is the path of the outcome, okay? So let's dive deep into the past up till present for you, Sagittarian. I'm getting that there has been a creative block or maybe some even like emotional immaturity surrounding a situation. I don't know if that's someone outside that influenced you that way or if you're experiencing that within oneself. But there's this heartbreak, grief. Maybe there was some kind of rejection, and it has made you feel kind of like this. You feel like you're off your game, like your mojo is gone right now. You're not able to see a lot of the synchronicities, the messages that are trying to come through for you. And I'm seeing that there's almost a sense of like, I'm getting this term called hot mess sandwich. It's like you're a little bit of a hot mess sandwich right now, and it's because of some kind of grief, some kind of heartbreak, some kind of separation, something of that level. And you're not handling it. I don't think you're handling it very well. And it's obviously you're not able to go forward, but also it's like you can't see, it's like this kind of naivety in a way that isn't, it's almost like you're trying to come out of it and not have to feel it or process it. So it's almost like you're trying to manipulate the process by staying in this like emotional immaturity or this naivety and not really process it. You're not really allowing it to actually sink in and allow the feelings to come up, to release. Okay. It's almost as if you're trying to skate by it. Let's see a little bit deeper for my Sagittarians here. Their past till present. We get the Moon, yes. And we get the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so there is definitely a setback. It's almost as if you were over-invested in something and you were overly invested in something and it didn't return. And so that's where the sense of loss or grief comes from, or rejection even. And now it's like you are insecure, but you're also not trying, you're trying to like not show that you're immature or that you're insecure. Sorry. So it's like, it's almost like, it's like you're dealing with a teenager right now. Like dealing with you is kind of like dealing with a teenager right now, where it's like, nope, I'm not going to go there. I'm just going to like live my life and whatever that person wants to be, how they're going to be. And I'm going to do my own thing. I don't care. I don't want to go through this. I don't want to deal with this right now. And that all comes from fear, anxiety, insecurity, not wanting to like go there, not wanting to go in, go in deep. Kind of wanting to stay really above the surface and above the conscious realm. You don't want to go into your subconscious. You don't want to embrace your intuition right now. And that can be kind of immature in a way, when we're not willing to release and go through the process. We're not willing, okay? There's a block there. There's like a blockade. And you're trying to manipulate the situation in order to finagle your way out of this. Let's see what higher self has to say. So Queen of Cups, looking into the past, she's calm, she's intuitive, she's compassionate, she's emotionally secure. So man, I mean, higher self is saying, you're not handling this the right way. And really that's going to just end up forming a dependency, like being codependent on this situation. I don't know if this is involving a person that inflicted this pain or suffering on you in some way, or if it's like self-imposed. Either way, if you don't deal with it and look into the past, because Queen of Cups is facing the past. She's looking to the past to gain the wisdom. You're not going to gain the wisdom out of this unless you face it. Okay, she's facing the past and going, I'm willing to do what it takes so that I can feel emotionally secure. And we have the Three of Wands. That's all about preparation, okay? Preparation, foresight, expansion. You're not going to expand. You're not going to have this sense of moving forward until you deal with this. You're not going to move forward until you deal with this. And the Fool, Spirit, higher self is gifting you the energy that you have inside. I think that whenever a major arcana comes out in the higher self path, that it's almost like Spirit or higher self is reminding you that you've got these phenomenal energies inside. These are like major themes of your life. And the Fool being innocent, spontaneous, free-spirited, okay? Those are all qualities of kind of the Sagittarian sign. Those are energies of the Sagittarius. And they're really wanting adventure. They're really wanting to embark on journeys. They're really wanting to have these lovely new beginnings where they're kind of just pure consciousness. They're just, oh, here I am. I'm going to do this. No past, no future is weighing them down. And I think that higher self is reminding you, like, this is what you have inside. So let's not let this weigh you down and let you, not release it. Okay. Because there is some like emotional immaturity going on. Let's go into the outcome path. Let's see if you listen to higher self. We got Four of Swords, Two of Wands, and the Five of Wands. Okay. I am getting that. I don't think that you will listen to higher self like to a T. I think that there's part of it that is you're going to feel like, I feel that you're coming to this place where you will feel the lack of progress. You'll really feel the burnout. You'll feel the restlessness you feel from not dealing with this. Okay. And I think that it's also going to bring up some fear of the unknown for you. And that's going to kind of put you at this place of like indecision, maybe some lack of planning, because it's kind of going to come to a halt. Okay. And then I do see an increased focus on your goals though. Okay. And because you're going to be coming to this place of recuperation and regeneration and kind of contemplation regarding this situation, it's like, because of all the restlessness, the burnout, the lack of progress that you're going to see, you're going to come to this place of passivity. And it's going to make you like kind of take a back seat a little bit. Okay. Which is a step closer, I think, to realizing that you're going to have to deal with it. Okay. And I think your awareness around it is going to become crystal clear. So it's not that you are going to necessarily resolve it anytime soon, but it's almost as if what you're unaware of now, you're going to just become so crystal clear on and so aware of. Let me get a little bit more here. Show me deeper outcome for Sagittarius. Show me deeper outcome for Sagittarius. And we've got Five of Cups. Yeah. There's definitely going to be some feeling of the necessity to come to some acceptance surrounding this. And it might be lonesome. It might be, you becoming just a little more contemplative and kind of lost in meditation and being more isolated and taking that passive role. But at least it's a step in the right direction, in my opinion, where it's like, there's an awareness here that's not here right now, other than me telling you it. And maybe, you know, this message is going to be the awareness tick you need to get you to move forward. It might be in some, it might be in all, it might be in just a few. That's okay. You know, everything happens on its own time, but yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Okay. Let's go into the tarot sidekick here. And this isn't a tarot deck, but it's going to give us further guidance, further prompts, further questions in order to go a little deeper into your read. What do we have for my Sagittarian collective here? Should I act or pause in this moment? How fitting, given your spread. That is wisdom. That is not, you know, that's a very mature thing to ask. Okay. And I don't think you could have gotten a better question. So let's take a look. Let's go into Ethereal Visions deck. So we have the full potentiality of a fresh deck here. Should Sagittarius pause or act in this moment? Should they pause or should they act? What do they do? What would be the wisest thing? Wheel of Fortune. Temperance. Queen of Cups. Again, you've got the Queen of Cups. That was from Higher Self. I am looking at this and I'm seeing flow. I'm seeing move. I'm seeing act. Okay. It's not a lot of wands, but I'm also seeing it's almost like there is so much purpose and meaning for you to gain and find at the other side of this that I feel that you should keep the ball rolling. Okay. In this moment, you should keep the ball rolling. And that might look like still being in this phase of this kind of emotional immaturity or this block, because or kind of like this emotional insecurity. It might be still acting out on that. Okay. That might be the path for you right now, as far as should I act or pause in this moment? It's like, you know, should I act or pause? But then it's like, if it says to act, what do we do? If it says to pause, what do we pause on, right? I'm going to go into my Astral Soul deck. And this is just, I just took out the houses because I like to see where in the guidance, where. Okay, it gives us a little bit more direction. So let's see, where. I think. Okay, so it's in the house of Gemini. This is the house of mind and ideas. Here's where we see the concrete thinking, thoughts, communication, mental agility, and the capacity to relate to the most immediate and daily social environment like siblings or neighbors. I think. Okay, so to me, this is saying to start thinking and not just doing. Okay, Queen of Cups looks into the past. That's a process of thought. Temperance, thinking about meaning, thinking about purpose, thinking about balancing yourself, thinking about some kind of moderation. Thought in the Wheel of Fortune is keeping that, it's almost like a loop, right? It's like a loop, and it's like keeping the thought processes going. So I think that there's a lot of things that you're kind of throwing to the wind right now, Sagittarius. Or maybe not a lot of things. Maybe things regarding this that you're throwing to the wind, you are not giving careful thought about. And it did strike me that you kind of only have 2 swords in this whole spread. So that's, the swords are about our thoughts, our intentions, our thoughts. And it's almost saying, get into your thoughts. Become more contemplative. Become more passive. And start to dig deeper. Start to dig deeper. That's what Queen of Cups does. Temperance for sure does that. The Wheel of Fortune, keep it spinning. Keep it going. Don't throw whatever to the wind. Okay? Don't throw out your Wheel of Fortune. Your Wheel of Fortune, too, is a wheel. That's what steers you, okay? Let's not just get rid of that because we are going through this block or this pain or this this kind of manipulation of the process. I also think of a wheel as process. It needs to come up and around in order to go around again, you know, and it's like this karmic cycle. You're trying to break free from the cycle. You're trying to not have the cycle come and get you right now. And I think that it's like if you stepped into more mindfulness, you would see remarkable results. You would see steps, and you'd be able to generate. You'd really be able to generate where in the root of all this comes from. Okay. All right. I'm going to go into my Oracle of the Angels, and this is just a love note for the universe for my Sagittarian friends. And Sagittarius, your weekly reading comes out every Sunday. So look for it every Sunday. And this is also the point in my reading where I ask you to subscribe. Just push subscribe. It doesn't cost anything, and it's completely free. And it really helps to support this channel and for me to bring you weekly readings. And comment, share, like with anybody that you think would love a tarot reading. Get the word out about it. Ethereal Tarot. And also, if you'd like to book a private reading with me, the link is in the description below. Okay, so you can check that out. So what's a love note from the universe for my Sagittarian friends here? Ascension. Ascension. Let's see. Take some time to reconnect with nature. Allow yourself to be drawn in by the wonders of the natural world. They will lead you to inner divinity and help you to tap into a deep reservoir of peace and light within. I take time for myself. Nothing is more important. In nature, I find my inner peace and tranquility. I delve into my inner sanctuary. That is Four of Swords, my dears. That's all about Four of Swords. Coming to this place of mindfulness, thoughtfulness, contemplation, inner sanctuary, okay? So it's telling you more and more of that, all right? It's coming for you. All right, thank you so much, Sagittarians. This has been wonderful. Until next time, joyful blessings. Thanks again.